Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to not the 76 o'clock news that is probably the 76 o'clock news, because there is 76 o'clock news. There is actually 76 o'clock news. I just don't know what that news is, really. I don't know if it's 76 o'clock news or it's Fallout news. Difficult to know. Because for those of you that don't know, the Fallout Twitter channel just, tweeted. Like about an hour ago, I think. Wasn't long ago, was it? And it's got please stand by Amazon Studios Kilter Films. So what the hell is that? What is that? I mean, it's not Fallout 76 news, I guess, but they've changed the logo of the Fallout channel to Fallout 76. This is one of those things that I wish Bethesda would stop doing, actually. I really do wish Bethesda would stop doing this, because it's just bloody. They use the same damned branding and the same damn logo and the same damn names for radically different bloody things, and it's really majorly annoying. I mean, I can't stand the fact that we've got Bethesda Game Studios and we've got Bethesda Softworks, because that is forever causing confusion that ends up having me make rant videos along the lines of The Elder Scrolls Online is not made by Bethesda Game Studios. Because yes, believe it or not, in 2020, there are still people who think The Elder Scrolls Online was made by Todd Howard's group. It's amazing. But now, with the Fallout Twitter channel and like all the Fallout channels, all they ever do is spam out Fallout 76. So now whenever we see something announced from the Fallout channel, we just prime to think it's Fallout 76 related. Thank you, Alpson, for the resub. You know, I mean, really, I think, especially seeing as Fallout 76 was such a radically different thing, it would have been an awful lot more productive if they'd started a Fallout 76 channel and left a Fallout channel for when they finally get round to, well, stuff like this. I guess stuff like this would belong in a Fallout channel. And I wouldn't mind so much if they hadn't changed the logo to 76, because honestly, every time I see tweets from them, I think it's 76 news, which it usually is. Thank you, Thaumatome. But what is it? What is it? We don't know. We don't know. All we know is it's got something to do with an Amazon original, Kilter Films, and Please Stand By. So it looks like they've, here we go. Kilter Films teams with Amazon Studios to develop to license the rights to the worldwide. Okay, I'm clicking stuff now. White screen of death. Ooh. Right. As you can tell, this is pretty much a hot take, because as I was setting this stream up, got the announcement. Here we go. Amazon Studios has licensed the rights to the worldwide best-selling game franchise Fallout, with acclaimed producers Jonathan Nolan and Lisa Joy's Kilter Films attached to produce the project, currently in development with a series commitment. I'm not a film buff, so I'm assuming these acclaimed producers are really famous amongst you film buffs. Fallout is one of the greatest game series of all time. I'm not going to argue with that statement, but obviously it's had ups and downs. Each chapter of this insanely imaginative story has cost us countless hours we could have spent with family and friends, so we're incredibly excited to partner with Todd Howard and the rest of the brilliant lunatics at Bethesda to bring the massive, subversive and darkly funny universe to life with Amazon Studios, said Lisa Joy and Jonathan Nolan, Kilter Films. Over the last decade, we have looked at many ways to bring Fallout to the screen, said Todd Howard, executive producer at Bethesda Game Studios. But it was clear from the moment I first spoke with Jonah and Lisa a few years ago that they and the team at Kilter were the ones to do it right. We're enormous fans of their work and couldn't be more excited to work with them in Amazon Studios. Fallout is an iconic global franchise with legions of fans worldwide. You forgot to add the word rabid in there. Legions of rabid fans worldwide and a rich, deeply compelling storyline that powers it. So if you get it wrong, we're coming for you. And Jonah and Lisa are the perfect storytellers to bring this series to life, said Albert Cheng. I can already see the snark that's going to be replied. It's going to be like, people are going to be like, deeply compelling storyline that Bethesda has chosen to ignore and destroy at their pleasure. Are we still, is the whole Brotherhood being in the Appalachia still a big rallying call for the, oh my God, how could yous? Probably is. And COO and co-head of television Amazon Studios were thrilled to join with Bethesda to bring Fallout to television. Right. Okay. The world of Fallout is what... So it's a TV series, not a film. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how the hell they're going to do this. How the hell are you going to do this? I mean, the Witcher TV series follows the books. Right? It follows the books. There's a story there and there's a character. The Fallout series doesn't have a character to follow. It doesn't really have a character to follow. So they're going to have to create... They're going to have to create a completely new sort of character or characters for us to follow, unless it's just random stories in the Fallout universe. So, yeah, base it on Jack. Right, but I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? That's the thing with Fallout. It really doesn't have much of a character to go on as a TV show. Even Skyrim had something to go with the Dragonborn. You know, like, and the helmet, and you could almost imagine a Dragonborn series, but it would be very difficult to do an Oblivion series, for example, because, of course, again, you've got no firm idea of the hero in Oblivion or in Morrowind. At least with Skyrim, we do have that slight image of one, but that's about it. That's as close as we get. So how the hell do you get to a TV series? Maybe they'll base it on forks. Yeah. So anyway, the world of Fallout is one where the future envisaged by Americans in the late 1940s explodes upon itself through a nuclear war in 2077. The magic of the Fallout world is the harshness of the wasteland set against the previous generation's utopian idea of a better world through nuclear energy. It is serious and harsh in tone, yet sprinkled with moments of iconic humour and B-movie nuclear fantasies. One of the things here is, I don't know if you guys also know, it's not just based upon... it is based upon the future that was envisaged by Western countries like America back in the 1940s. But they sort of kept it true to that vision in, for example, not having any microchips. If you look at everything you see in Fallout and imagine the microchip was never created and there was nothing like LCDs. Screens, the sort of miniaturization, none of that happened. The Fallout technology makes so much more sense. It's all kind of, laser beams, plasma beams, flying cars would be perfectly sensible in the Fallout universe, but a small cell phone wouldn't. So it's all valves, yeah. Fallout games have achieved record-setting sales and received hundreds of awards, including dozens of Game of the Year awards, while its mobile game, Fallout Shelter, has been downloaded more than 170 million times. Fallout is from Amazon Studios and Kilter Films in association with Bethesda Game Studios and Bethesda Softworks, with executive producers Jonathan Nolan and Lisa Joy. And Athena Wickham for Kilter Films, Todd Howard for Bethesda Game Studios, and James Altman for Bethesda Softworks. Should I know James Altman? Should I know that word? Name? Word. Thank you, Crystal Palace, for the resub. Through Kilter Films' overall deal with Amazon, they are currently in pre-production on the techno-thriller drama The Peripheral, based on the William Gibson novel. Okay. Which follows a woman in a near-future America in which technology has started to subtly alter society. Kilter Films also produces HBO's Westworld, which just wrapped its 3rd season and recently picked up a 4th season. All right. Now I know who they are then. I obviously have been watching Westworld, and I really am going to be keen to check out this techno-thriller drama, The Peripheral. Is that going to be a TV series or a movie? The series has amassed 43 Emmy nominations along with... Oh, please don't give me a CV. We don't need a CV. We don't need a CV. You could just say, yeah, we made Westworld. You don't need to say, and it got this many Emmys and this many rewards, and the director's mama really likes him very much and pats him on the head. We don't need any of this. We just give us the things you've made. Thanks. Let's have a look. Joy recently directed her debut film Reminiscence for Warner Brothers, starring blah blah blah. Again, that's CV stuff. Forget that. What you say, Westworld, that'll do. William Gibson's The Peripheral, that's fine. Don't tell me all these big stars you rubbed shoulder with. Don't care. Okay. Yeah. This is news. And it's not the 76 o'clock news, so there you go. Hey, that's okay. Yeah. I wonder if they're going to get the original writers of Fallout involved. I don't know. The question is should they as well? I mean, writing for games and writing for, say, a novel or TV series is probably a very different thing. So... okay, I'm curious. I'm curious to check this out, I guess, but it's not really game news, is it? So it wouldn't hurt to consult them for lore questions. I guess it wouldn't, but when it comes down to it, I mean, what are they going to be basing the lore on? Are they going to be basing it upon the original developers' lore? Or the Bethesda lore? Because Bethesda own the franchise and they have added to the lore in many ways that a lot of the old fanatics don't like, but it's their IP. They can do with the lore what they will. They are the lore. It's either going to have nothing to do with Fallout or it's going to be really cringy. Okay, don't use the word cringy. We've already established that people using the word cringe non-ironically in their statements tends to make everyone cringe. Don't do that. But you're saying it better have nothing to do with Fallout or it's going to be bad? A Fallout TV series that has nothing to do with Fallout isn't really a Fallout TV series so much as just a TV series, surely. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm misreading this, but like, doesn't a Fallout TV series need to be somewhat Fallout related? The YouTube Fallout fan series was sort of good. Oh, you mean Nuka Break? Nuka Break was awesome. Nuka Break was awesome. Wild Raw, that's the point. Okay, well then I missed your point. I don't get your point. I don't get your point. I don't. I'm missing it. Totally missing it. Yeah, I suspect Fallout, the TV series, is going to be Fallout based. I'm just Nolan's did Interstellar too. Okay, so basically they've got a bunch of good directors and filmmakers to do this, so it's got a chance of being good, right? However, it's not something I particularly needed in my life. I could have said that about the Witcher TV series, to be honest, but if you'd have said to me, we want to make a TV series about Geralt of Rivia based upon the books versus a Fallout TV series, I'm going to be going Witcher every single solitary time because, again, you know, the Witcher TV series is just a TV adaptation of the book, so it's, I don't know. Will I check it out? Yeah, sure, I will check it out. I am not going to force my girlfriend to watch it. So, Did I watch the Witcher Netflix one? Yeah, we've seen it. I'm surprised how short it was. It was kind of annoying, actually. They didn't hire J.J. Abrams, so I'm happy. Okay. Apparently someone doesn't like J.J. Abrams. Is there any good game TV adaptations? TV adaptations for games? But I guess The Witcher doesn't count because it's a book adaptation. TV adaptation of games. To be honest, I don't know. Straw poll, who actually wanted this? My guess is no one. This is not. But you know what? It's pretty. It's pretty. I don't. It's pretty easy to see why they're doing it. It's sort of like an obvious IP franchise waiting to be made into a movie. Do you know what worries me a little bit about this? Does this mean there could be an Elder Scrolls TV series on the line? I mean, that's okay. Yeah. Sci-fi TV is popular right now. Yeah, I think it's always been popular, at least for the last 10 years, hasn't it? But, you know, I guess we're going to see it. We are going to see it. And everyone's going to mock it if it's not just like the game. Be like... If he isn't looting absolutely every single solitary corpse that falls off of everything he owns and walking out of a dungeon with like 700 swords in his backpack, we're all going to be going, it's just not realistic at all. I'm sorry, this ain't Elder Scrolls. This ain't Elder Scrolls. Right. So do we have any idea of when this Fallout TV series is going to hit? Probably not. I don't know. Yeah, all right. So there you go. At least they didn't keep us. Hanging long this time before they told us what it was. Yeah, I mean that's something. They could have just tweeted, "Please stand by," and had us all. Mind you, I think at this point, when Bethesda if they did something like "Please stand by," we'd all be like, "Yeah, right, yeah, of course, oh yeah, woo, Fallout 76 is getting a new microtransaction, isn't it, or something?" We'd all be like that. That's where we are now, isn't it? Welcome, How to a Brown Cow. It is unfortunately sad that when we see announcements for Fallout now, unless you're a Fallout 76 fan, there's a lot of jaded. I mean, I'm there. I see announcement from Fallout 76, and I barely notice it. And I can't remember why I noticed this one. It might actually have been because Naf replied to it. I don't know if you guys remember Naf used to moderate on my Twitch channel. He's a pretty big mod maker. He's doing things like Beyond Skyrim, and he's doing the Capital Wasteland project, bringing the Fallout 3 world to Fallout 4. And I think I saw his tweet on it, which was, shall we say, less than enthusiastic. So I don't know. But here's the thing. I'm already going to start working on what were they called? Klein films. I'm already going to start working on a video entitled, "Oh my God, Klein films are not making Fallout 5." Because I'm just waiting. I am literally just waiting for the complaints to start coming where it's like, "Oh my God, stop working on a TV series and start making Fallout 5." Because you know that's coming.